What it do, what it don't, what it is, and what it ain't. It's your girl Alicia, and you are watching Life with AT. I've decided today that I'm going to go ahead and do a get ready with me. For today's topic, it's funny because I actually prayed about this topic. Like, I was like, honestly, God, we can't have a platform without showcasing who you are. But I need you to tell me what you want me to talk about. And if I'm looking down, it's because I got a setup, okay? The way God works for me is I'll ask him to do something, and it might not be blatant. Like, he might not blatantly be like, boom, this is what you need to do. Nah, something will be reoccurring in my life. For example, I'll read a verse in the Bible that I just flip to, and then go to church, and that's the exact thing that we're talking about. It's always reoccurring. Or for example, I'll have a thought in my head, and it'll come over and over and over and over again until I'm like, okay, is this what you're trying to tell me? So that's kind of what happened. And at the very last minute being like this morning, God was like, talk about life. Life with AT, right? And this is not, it's not no sermon. I'm not preaching to y'all. I'm not a preacher. But I do want to just talk about a few things that I feel like everyone should grasp and understand, and everyone should have the privilege of understanding. I basically want to talk about appreciating life and appreciating the places that you are appointed to in life and the positions that you are appointed in your life. It's very important to be happy with where you are, whether it's in a moment of a lesson or in a time of success. I have many testimonies, some of which I'm not comfortable enough to discuss quite yet, but God'll make a way, and he'll bring me the comfort that I need to tell my story, because there are people who have to benefit from, someone else going through something similar to what they've been through. So, with that being said, as we all know, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. That was a tough one. And for me, I'm an empath. So naturally, when things happen to other people, it tends to hurt me a lot. It tends to really get to me. It could be anyone. I literally have a soft spot for people. I just do. So when that happened, I found that I was a lot stronger than normal. And although I'm personally not the biggest basketball fan, anyone in this world can be able to have sympathy for that situation, period. If you don't, I'm praying for you. Nonetheless, I want you guys to be appreciative of your life. I don't think people, it's almost like life is becoming like this very small regard. Like, people are caring less and less about a person's life and more about a world that does not care about you. Let's just throw that out there. And God created all things, and God created all good things. However, we as men and we as people have kind of tainted, not even kind of, we have tainted that a lot. And we have tainted the world that we live in so much to the point where it's unrecognizable. There are people who are going through far worse than you could possibly imagine. And sometimes you literally just have to take a moment to thank God for where you are, even if it's not where you want to be. I go to Spelman College. Shout out Spelman College, the illustrious Spelman College. And I'm going to graduate soon with so many ideas of what I want to do with my life. And I've come to the point now that I've gone through so many different outlooks on what it is that I'm going to do, that I've just decided that God is going to take control, and I'm going to allow him the space to do what he needs to do within my life. Because honestly, at this point, I can't keep stressing my mind about the things that I want to do or the things that other people want me to do. Even though I am in a point within my life where I'm unsure, I'm still leaning on God, because he made a promise to me from the beginning of time that he will be there to guide me, and I have 100% trust that he'll do that. There have been many times where opportunities have literally fallen. Blessings have literally fallen into my lap, and you look at them and you're knowing that it's nothing but God. Life is extremely important. The people in your life are extremely important. And you may feel as though you are in a place within your life where you're not sure of your next step, or you're in a place within your life where you don't feel like you'll ever come out of it. You gotta understand that the devil is a liar. And a lot of what we go through as individuals are there to help us more so than to hurt us. And this is true. I was actually reading the book of Job last night, and this is another confirmation of how I knew I was supposed to talk about this topic. I was reading Job last night, and if you all know the story of Job, Job was like a God-fearing guy, God-fearing man, God-fearing person. And he was so strong in the Lord and so strong in his faith that the devil spoke to God, and they had a conversation. And God was so sure that Job would continue to follow him and continue to worship him, that he was willing to allow the devil to taint him and to torment him. Let's say that. And through it all, the devil got slapped in the face, because no matter what he did, Job continued to have faith in God. Moral of the story. I went through a moment of time where I was depressed, and I didn't even know I was. I was just always tired, always in the bed. When people are like, hey, you want to go out? I was like, no, I'm good. Don't want to go. When my mom would call, she'd be like, oh, well, what are you doing? In bed. Literally sleep from like the night, 9 o'clock at night till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Eat, go back to sleep, barely eating at that. I was struggling bad. And it was to a point where every single day I was so tired of feeling down and not feeling myself that I questioned, like, will I come out of this? Like, what is going on? I didn't know what was going on with me. My mom didn't even know what was going on with me. I would call her and be like, Mom, I'm having anxiety, or my heart, or I just stressed. Stressed about what till this day I don't know what I was exactly stressed about or why I was depressed. I do not know. I have no idea. I didn't know why I was in it. I didn't know why it was happening to me. But that brought me closer to God. In that time, I was going to church more. I was reading my word more, trying to understand what was going on with me. At the end of the day, when you have questions about your life, open that book and literally take some time to ask God to show you what you need to know from your word. Some people don't know how to read the Bible. Pray. Ask him to show you how to read the word. You might need to translate it. Do what you need to do. But that's what saved me. Period. I don't care what nobody says. I don't know if I would still be depressed or not, but that's what saved me. That's what jump-started me getting out of the bed, talking to my friends again, opening up to people. That's what saved me. God literally saved me. And I say my testimony, and that's just one. In that moment, I wasn't appreciative of life. I wasn't happy with my position. I wasn't jumping for joy to be depressed. I wasn't. But now, I thank God every single day. I thank God. I don't thank him every day for that moment, but I thank him quite frequently for that situation and being put in that situation, because I needed to be in that situation. For those of you guys going through things, you have to really get a grasp on the fact that life is so important. It's such a powerful thing to be alive. It's such a blessing to be alive. So with that being said, it's so important to be appreciative of life. All life. But you'll have to genuinely be happy with your position in life and understand that although you're in it, you won't stay there. If you believe that you won't stay there, you won't. If you believe that you will stay there, you still might not. Because that's how God works. Even when you don't believe in yourself, he'll show out. Yeah, I'm about to put on these lashes. Pray for me. Please, pray for me. Because I be struggling sometimes with the lash game. Okay, we got one on. I literally just watched a series the other day, probably last week, about being at war with your weakness. You got to be able to be in a situation that you're not happy with and fight. You have to tell yourself and tell what you're fighting against that you're gonna make it, and you're gonna prevail, and you're gonna get it. You gotta fight. You gotta fight for what you want. The things that you envision in your mind for your future, you have to fight for it. You have to. If you don't, it's not just gonna come. That's not how it works. You gotta fight. Okay. By the way, I'm gonna be taking out my hair. I look crazy, don't I? Hi. I'm gonna take down my hair though. So yes, y'all, that's basically my spiel. When you guys are going through life and you're going through various things in life, take it as a blessing, a lesson, not a loss, a lesson. Work on sharing a smile, something as simple as that. Smile to somebody, because listen, ting, I'm always cheesing, I'm always smiling. Share a smile with someone. That's my goal this week. What's your goal this week? I think I'm gonna start doing that. Every video I'm gonna set a goal. So our goal this week is to smile and to share a smile and to ask someone how their day is, and genuinely ask. If someone's willing to stop, be like, hey, so how's your day going? That's good. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. That be blessing people. That literally makes a difference for people. You guys don't understand. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for the growth. I really love y'all. Journey gang. Period. That's what we're on. That's what we're doing. All 2020. We're building happiness. We're building families of happiness and prosperity. Everyone's winning because everyone's fighting their weakness this year. Everyone's going to be at war with themselves because at the end of the day, no one else matters but you and your relationship with God. That's it. Anything else is irrelevant.